Welcome back, Husker fans. This is the Go Big Red FTW podcast. I'm your host, Steven. I'm happy you're here. I have a couple of channel updates, but I'll save that for the end because I know what you guys are here for, and that is the week updates. So let's go ahead and dive in. New to the Husker class, we had 2 commits, Sua Lufotu, DeAndre Barnes. Sua, he's going to be a D-line piece. He was recruited 6'4", 285, just a big body that we'd love to see get developed. Then we have DeAndre Barnes, a commit built off connections that Coach Roll and his staff had, and the winner of the 200-meter dash over in Colorado. As you see, speed kills. This is the same reason we were given the title of the fastest class in America. Andrew Evans, quote, during the last draft combine, 2 of the top 3 were Matt Rule's. 2 of them from Baylor that he recruited, and 1 of them he tried flipping, and he ended up going to UTSA. We haven't seen speed like this on our team, and I'm excited for it. I am loving it. Next, we have our players going pro. We have Trey Palmer, who is doing his thing over in the Senior Bowl. You see his ability if you're watching any of the highlights. His route running is on point. He also clocked the high speed over 21 miles per hour. As of day 2, I'm not sure if day 3, someone went higher than that, but yeah, he's getting separation due to his route running, and that's something that he needed to continue doing and be able to show the scouts, hey, I can create separation. So this part of the process I think is most important for him, and this is where he raises his stock. As of now, you're looking round 3, round 4, but he's not the only one competing this weekend. We have Travis Volkolegt as well as O'Shawn Mathis. So we'll see if they can if they can impress, and hopefully they can move their stocks up because, we just want to see Nebraska players succeed, of course. I will say I did create a video. I actually have it on my channel for Trey Palmer. I did not upload it though because I felt the energy was just a little off in it. But if you'd be interested in me posting it or maybe doing something that I've been doing for some of the other recruits, so maybe I can dive deeper into his high school football and maybe see, what coaches saw in him. And I think that could be a fun video, and people are loving the highlight videos. And if you are one of them, I appreciate you. Thank you. We're gonna keep doing them. Next, we have Roll's press conference notes. Some things that you really notice about him is he is a process-oriented person. Trust the process. I'm happy about that because in a world where we're just kind of focused on the results and we just want to get from A to B, you're missing the whole process in between. And I feel like that's the right way to look at it, because you're able to develop, you're able to grow these relationships, and this is a breath of fresh air. I look back at when Scott Frost was appointed coach, and that first year we were super excited. We had some good players, but after that first year, whether the development was just a little off, and the depth pieces weren't being developed, that's something you need to be able to do. You need to be able to develop those as well. And having those conversations with the whole team, hey, you matter if the person ahead of you, goes down. So yeah, I'm excited to see that he is a trust the process person. Doesn't believe in the praise for coaches, just doing their job. It's normal what Coach Bob Wagner is doing, what the rest of the staff is doing, being around the country, visiting all these different high schools, developing these relationships. So that's something that stood out to me, and that's something that's going to help down the road. This is the pipeline. This is establishing the foundation, and I am ready for it, and I hope you are too. In terms of recruiting and scouting players, he has a formula and one that works. Another thing, if he's not able to dive into, one player's film, his whole staff, they're all on the same page. They know what to look for. They know what conversations that need to be had. And just the cohesiveness among the staff is just amazing. He also talked about roster size, where he didn't say he was going to have 150 or so players on the roster, because just having players there just to have them is doing a disservice to the players. You're taking reps away from players that could use them. There is a place for walk-ons. He mentioned he was a walk-on, but you don't necessarily need to do that. If we need it at some pieces, he'll do it, but he wants to make sure that the resources are being used for our players and we're devoting that attention to them. And to me, that's just using your energy intentionally, and I appreciate that. So that is our video today. Those are the updates. As I mentioned, I do have some updates for the channel. First, I am so thankful for the recent success with the highlight videos, and we can continue making those better, but just know I'm extremely thankful, and I notice it. I love all the comments and having conversations with you all. Like I mentioned, the channel has grown. I'm going to continue creating content, but I will say it may slow down a little bit. As you've probably noticed this past week, I haven't been able to do right after, big things happen and creating little videos for each thing. I was recently offered this new position that I will be starting this Tuesday, so I'm excited for it. But I'm going to continue creating content because I'm really enjoying this and having conversations with you all and providing content for you. So if you are excited about that, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe for more Husker content. With that, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.